Commission would like to address the public on this matter as follows. Regulation 22, subsection 1 of Constitutional Instrument 127 provides that a registered voter who before an election is resident for no less than 12 months in a constituency.
All right, and the Ekoso the Electoral Commission and some Ekoso and so on, some of the Atuja, and the Afa the electoral rule. Who made the kind of Atuja? Okay, yes, and T in some Ekoso view.
The transferred voters list of a polling station in that constituency. Per the provisions of the law, the registered voter must be physically present to request for the transfer of vote to another polling station. The transfer of vote can only be done at the district offices and requires the presence of the voter who must be verified using either his or her face or fingerprints. The voters involved in the Tamale South and Sangnerigu constituencies incident have denied taking part in a transfer exercise. What they have alluded to is that their voter ID cards were collected by one Haruna Muniru, ostensibly for the processing of a loan. The said Haruna Muniru was in police custody last week. He is currently on bail and police investigations continue. Preliminary investigations by the Commission have revealed that voter transfers were indeed effected for 38 individuals using the credentials of an Electoral Commission official. The records of those transfers are captured in the voter management system's audit logs. A look at the verification done during the transfer process shows that the photos of the voters from their voter ID cards were used for facial verification and to effect the transfers. Following this incident, the Commission has introduced a liveliness check in the verification process, which is a feature designed to ensure that the biometric data being captured is from a live, present human being and not from a spoofed source, such as photograph, which is what was done in this case. The liveliness check has since been built into the system to prevent any such future occurrence. The Commission is currently investigating. While the Commission does not have any evidence to believe that this occurrence is widespread, we have instituted investigations to ascertain if similar incidents occurred elsewhere beyond the reported case in the Tamale South and Sagneregu constituencies. Any such transfers will be reversed, and the perpetrators of such acts shall be dealt with according to the law. Following preliminary investigations again, the Commission has suspended the Pusiga District Electoral Officer and has invited him to respond to the Commission's findings. Once the investigations are concluded, the Commission will take the appropriate action and inform the public accordingly. The Commission would like to assure the public that it will not shield any of its officers, both permanent and temporary, found complicit in any electoral malpractices, and will always allow such persons to face the full rigors of the law. We wish to restate that the Provisional Voters Register is not the final voters register. The central objective of the exhibition exercise is to correct any anomalies and issues with the Provisional Voters Register before the final register is produced. This has been the practice since 1992. The Commission again wishes to assure the public that after the exhibition exercise, the final voters register that will be produced will be robust and credible. The Provisional Voters Register that was prepared for the just ended exhibition exercise and also provided to all political parties has a transferred voters list and an absent voters list for each polling station. The absent voters list should contain a list of all voters that have been transferred out of a particular polling station within the period that the Electoral Commission opened up the register for transfers and special voting. The absent voters list should contain only voters who have transferred their votes and those partaking in special voting. The transferred voters list conversely contains all voters who have been transferred to the polling station within that period. In the preparations towards the 2024 exhibition exercise, the absent voters list and the transferred voters list inadvertently included all transfers that had been done since 2020 when this register was first prepared. This has resulted in a higher than expected number of absent and transferred voters. This understandably may have caused some anxiety to our stakeholders, as exemplified by the press conference addressed by the NDC in the Ejumaku Enyan Esiam constituency of the Central Region. The Commission has corrected this anomaly and will share with all the political parties the corrected absent and transferred voters list for each polling station that contains only those applicants who successfully applied for transfers or special voting for the 2024 general elections.
We Dr. Bosman Asari NOD Enchimu Edi Aba Efa Electoral Commission concerns among for Arezi Edi Afom Jumedi, especially with the electoral roll and the exhibition omoye. But let's take just a retrospective way na yenhwe echi kakra. Yenim sebe for electoral commissioners and a name in the Fourth Republic, omo edi anaso omo electoral commission ahwema abato etimi akoso. Men kwachi me hyase afri yen ewura afarijan eho na yahwe issues kakra amanfo rezie me ye way because of what we do to the electoral commission. Afarijan ye call in 2012 elections. In some bi omo rezi fa ora afarijan and electoral commission when say electoral fraud. Allegation about electoral fraud, vote rigging in the 2012 elections. And no, ensem ebaye. Emma commission no yade ye bonechi sa. 2. Handle of the 2012 election petition and also amanfo raising himself court and some of kind and corner benyina no na chese flaws ahodo bebre ewom. Voter register issues. Now, concerns whereby say accuracy of the voter register. Be essay amanphobia omo ebi ani say omo duplication of entries. Di nyina na ewom yeka honsem. Yeba police station management tra and also say ho mismanage logistics and croneba entimi and content effectively ama voting process no enso entimi and kosuye. And as accusation of transparency. We yenra afrejana amanfo tautono as one of the best electoral commissioners of our time. Ono ensama yede ebo ne bi no. Yanko Jane Mensa na say yanko Charlotte Osei Mrs. Charlotte Osei. Ono so ensama hodo a yede bo no mra ona oye electoral commissioner. Ono so edie enso enie. Yenra anase mame Charlotte Osei. And also voter register concerns and also ehun se by say there were allegations of inaccuracies of the voter register. Ebi names are omo enye eligible some between voters ewo yemem election dispute handling and also ehonsem ebai say in 2016 there were a lot of issues criticisms efa kwan of so a dispute ahodo a eba elections no no or handle amanfo epejano procurement issues nyama wototoye controversies and surrounding ehon kroneba inaccuracies and irregularities or transparency mu ni nyina so epiem ewo yema Charlotte Osei and so management of polling station kwan of so a challenges ahodo by logistics challenges ehon kroneba that time na MP4 and ewo opposition omoka wansam bebre allegation of biases yodu baby no na say otwanchachia onye anase onyina fifi oye partial edema party bi ne aba ye mami Jane Mensa nei wono electoral commission penia wodano ono so dia aba voter register voter register issue no run through baby voter register issue commission faces criticism for the accuracy and inconclusivity of the voter register. Ebi exclusion of some eligible voters and inclusion of ineligible voters. Ebi and papa no kan. Biometric voter registration instruction of a new biometric system raised concerns about the reliability and accuracy of the data collected. And also amanfo raise issue home. Delay in election results. Amanfo election results no entimi MPA. Handling of election dispute. And also amanfo eka honsem communications issues. Oma raise honum election management. Amanfo raise issues. So my concern is that aden yentimi nyai my electoral commission no enye na dwuma.
That's the problem.
Womu nyai no my electoral commission no wanye na dwuma. Sa obeye obetena ba mu dia na electoral commission no konna ekrana. Na woni abamu dia electoral commission enye say ye better a bastardizing institutional sabi omoye independent a omoye adwuma enei amatensions are raising wo ye mamu sa ma yanhwe ye a ahwe den sembeba empanyinfo asabi o wo mo kabie wo mu no wo mo nka no munyama electoral commission enye na adwuma. Me, that is my concern. So mu jai my electoral commission aye na adwuma. I'm sure say wo mo weni ada ho de bia meka. Some when it the whole polling station, so do your bit. When in the whole polling station, allow the electoral commission to work. Na de be a bastardize your we are a friend say ye mama Charlotte say ya na and some friend who ye no. Abama to grab the ho. Say NDC to me winning. Na some abama ye bia say mama a friend saying Jane Mensa. Ombe ko bia so no so di na ye free ho. We should see them as an institution. Yamo mandate, and we should allow them to work with their mandate. Omo form 2 minutes their mom no. Omo fanya juma. Ni enya omo. And a way sorry, and as a BBC Hanma electoral commission. And a way sorry, we in a beya electoral commission. And electoral commissioner yes say. And electoral commissioner yes say. Yes, of course. Mijidi said there are flaws because me shall say from 2012. A beer one a flaws. But ninyi na so yenya elections Ghana etimi hold a peace intact. So why can't we let this electoral commission enye na dwuma ni enso yenya peace intact? They say amasa Ghana fo nyina obi a ho anase ne yem ehye ne kakra adan a we say na wanye sia e na prepare yankoye e na we adan. What is our worry? Yeah, how ne saying. Anyway. Okay.
Right. Like you are saying, one say in 1968 Sabre no na appear memoni crossing into local government and are responsible for overseeing the conduct of elections Ghana. Na sa time asema asisi ya na da so ayeke complaints bebrebe enu abi na sa time ni nyina no history chair said na ekoso there is no fairness. And about one eye a course no, and we ankoye no money ade. And na around that time, 1968, no, ye establish interim commission.
Elections.
No ma conduct. And one said there be a make say amamu no a continuous process. And see dia we and rano. From swan near my course woman, would you not so nay? What's the send your man of fro? Ain't from the interim normal bill, dear ma ye benya. Papa de say, Kwaja Farijan. Good. A man, the time you know, a woman so be uncoincidence and a bush. Ain't it one persona where you could Farijan? Nempenny for your medica be back coin. Obviously, meme to amen so many be biaka. Edia for home. But we are safe free 1992 constitution nefe yeshasi. Enya sa permanent body ya omo hye ya bato so de amayi. Omo timi so conduct abato na ma ebeto ne no. E wo mu se wo ye dan a wonya ne se de wo pe no.
Wonya ne pepepe.
But omo ye independent body.
Of course.
Enti adan ne ye de ye hwene. Ewura omo ne mamusa. Me se si e pede e kosu. Dia mimi hu ne se nkrofo pese omo kira ne se on. Omo di kan abobo pobi e de ato ho.
Sesen pobe no mo bo no so ade ato.
Ai se ye di kan ma wo ho aye nipa hi.
Nti ye makrama ne de bone.
So ho.
Nyenya kwan asen ahoma.
Enti that set into sabato no ko wie ye to wie. na wo result no what me gina so aka say ye kan say ni and ma ye lusu ye oh mudi kama me say nipa bia wo complain ni too much na wa ma ne ho abatan wa ma ne ho ye nipa ahi adentina commissions ahodro e wo Ghana ha no obi ye independent or ye nadwuma na sa electoral commission wen yan hwene se bi omo wo no se we je mensa oba mu nche ye firi wa Dr. Bosman Asare no omo ma mache enti se bibi wo ho mpo na ma me no onima omo ni nyina na ye adwuma bom omo adwuma yi yen sedante se we si won page mensa asem oba ye oye so ye enti ye mpa mo no enti omo ni ye adwuma enti de wonnim no ba omi so be kire sa ha na ye di we to aha na ye di we say ese na den na ye pese ye force wa na ye gi omo adwuma eye mo meanwhile commission no ma ye adwuma na man ache o eye yenya ye suban ye electorate no ye so di kokromoti kwa yi ya de sotoro e na ja opan enti dru abato mre na yenya yakoda suban bia di na yakoboye boa ya bo ni obi a ohwere ne nkwa na you wasn't at the result of yes anya na adwuma ye da bi enti Ghana ye doso ena constituencies aye to aba wo police stations aye to aba wo no so e doso eye danya bra heche senkitenkiti bi ebeba adene nso ba ye solve enti afei ne ye boaboa ye ho akoto aba no mommo omo kwan no omo ntutu omo ne ebe yie na ye njai sesesi ye no ye nwunu ba bia ye de kotoku a ye de kura ehema ye hese am omo problems
mo issues you raise it come on insi hwa let them take it up na omo solve. That is all. But a kobasa chenchine see and a person mo say akofa nsem bebre wafa maminti okaka
on say mamin trace the genesis of electoral commission from 1992 yeah fourth republic na INEC interim national executive electoral commission when another near friend Josiah for Riboatin former president Rollins and a pano when I hear about on so NDC din kunim ena 1992 ye de ma Afrejan ona he so NDC din kunim 2000 Afrejan akora he so MPP din kunim 2004 Afrejan na MPP din kunim 2008 MPP wo power no Afrejan na he so ma NDCD 2012 Afrejan na NDCD 2016 na Afrejan akọ ene ekofa Sanato Seba NDC na de ne ba yo but where about so no MPP ne be din kunim
enti anam eyeme
enti so we ka say isi wiabemu ama obia ma eti kan de ono appoint no de naba no ko betra ma ono akokosi debi eti o wasem o ka say ye hwe de ekoso police center ho collection isi wo de ono keka bomu a oni akọ isi strong room da secretary bi afri baby ba say epia na ye MPP repa ye man copy na NDC copy amana copy ni ama we copy na o ma he copy so munyina ama hwe sa pepepe
sa na wo so a
bia se ai sa na isi di aka
enti isi ne dia role no play e wo m say ye wiabem
so nti ya na say opposition dia onye
ba that is what that's nti ye bastardize your to
ye wadwuma yi that's all ye wadwuma yi
ye mfasa asem we enhye hamfa to Ghana for asum say the electoral commission is there to preside over free fair and honest free fair and honest
accurate
elections enti Ghana for nyagidi ewo electoral commission mu emu obi ntie de obi gira nchen a okay because me metra na meka me nya adwuma wo electoral commission enti obviously ebi ya ma adwen said na ofa kofi ken me peso ene ye de gemensa e ba ye idie
e de obeboa me
ha debi enye sa no mu yo madwuma no de ye nsechire ne ye nka nkire Ghana for say yisi adwuma na kwa ye te say friend say judiciary wuntimi mmonwurem na wonkwa kire omo de omo nye akwa ye te say parliament apart from say wo beto aba wo mbeso aso na wayi wo candidate amana kono enu tire na na omo bo omo atwede a eso da fo ko hwa ye omo huru omo pam omo no because omatimi ye omo neema enti Ghana yesremo a dia obi gira nchen ka say electoral commission ni din no yesremo do not buy it on madwuma ne say abato on be hwa ma pepepe fine ye no kredie na fe intimidation bia meti o maka o mema wonto ye tietie obi fa ho de so bia enyo o madwuma no.
All right, let us see. Wafa abejafo no betra se but mami Musao kakra about elections campaigns ahodoya ekosui minti of views kakra ho ewia akua de ne beba na afa ye de dwa ba na afa abejafo na mami ti o ene
say na o ka say NDC for ebo amashe campaign about 680.
Yes, 680 promises.
MPP for the atwam 300. Kodi ye mu kota kora anka Ghana nuru ba bia hidwe
nti ya na vuturo butugu eni anaze se vuturo anase ye pepa wona nti ni abeka bibia
ya na se kwan se o ma wie manifesto no o ha no konko hu bibia o so ye ba ya ana hu bi da
ye hu situation na ni a jump on it
enti o se edu ba bi eduro no election time no so e benya bre ni ahwe two parties no manifesto from 2020 ni ya do so no one by one ya hwe niema o mo twe o mu so o mbeye no ni ahwe say 2012 na this no power o mo manifesto mu nsem no e mo do say no tumi ye 2016 MPP band o mo kan no 2020 di o mo kan no e mo do say no mo timi ye of course ntumi nyini nyina in economic senior ka say all things being equal no the dia ka say all things being equal no che say ebra wo kasa asem no unim asem bi ebesi your life contingencies e dem ma unim so chine besi na esi no ntumi nya ho we but dodo no ade ese Ghana fo say you are on track ugu so awoye but se ko ba se ko ye campaign keke na de wo beka na uba no aka no aka we say obi agitum say Ghana isi kasem nyina yesa it is obi bana say or promise heaven on earth.
What busanses Kessben? Kessben na de koyo.
So, di me kai say party ni bi won wa na fitiase no. O mo kan be du ba bia no ma me hu say sika no e bi ni hwa e de be ya de no.
Nti na obekan ya den. Me per time party be ka so okay. Say yen twibrick. Yen take a holistic view of how enyamate. Na fe yen hwe kwan e betime de ye economy ne nyama na etimi afaso. Former President Kofo eba abemu no. O kansama wudo bebre oba o se ebo na mnim sasa na ti o. No be pacho. Enei MPP NDC for ba omo kan the same thing. 2016 NPP eba ye ba bese omba mu sanya sanete. Fina kwasha na mbusa na se adena yantena se na yem view ade ni nyina na hwe kwan a yebetimi afaso na yetimi solve your problem once and for all. Anyway, ye kwa homa no so na ye ne aye Madi Jibril, Deputy Director of Elections NDC akwa kodin komo afa Electoral Commission nsem omde ababetu edwano eho. Madi, good morning.
Good morning.
Na mboko de
Nyarum
ye de nyame ase. Some of those concerns be after the voter register exhibition enra the Electoral Commission the anuye ebae. Mamu say from your quarters. Moye okay and satisfied with what response are Electoral Commission at the buy.
Na nini tamanisa upepo anope. Nimeni ena abba out from the press conference in Dra. Lady time in Dra. Amami sa confidence and pride said the NDC always is working for the sake of peace and the credible elections in this country. We don't need anybody so we elections. Two, the APM Dra. Actually say Electoral Commission agreeing there on possible elections. I'm an opponent. Our opponents.
Chemuye, I want to chemuye. They ne PM nra. I say they have that mind. Some person we ma political party be.
Minya, ye Ghana mra. Actually say obey transfer of voter. Who one Casablanca center ho. I feel it from. Now the dinner to system so now send ama database no. Na database like I say. Yenji the very deal where you had your for her. That's how it's done. However, Electoral Commission at the district office, aided by the headquarters, almost access code, actually breaking the database. I'm obeying it. I use picture. I use Crawford based on the record they got. 35. I should be more to Abba. I just be a common to Abba. And their data system accepted it. Printed that document, copied to NDC.
Can't you see that? You're trying to say a genuine error. And Abba, since you be accused the Electoral Commission, say, on the Sumurim.
Pacho didn't deserve my mentor.
You're from KOD.
Okay, OD. OD.
Me too.
Who bank accounts? Who get our card with you? Who accounts? Obenwa Obia use card, you know. I transfer secure to accounts in other different accounts, you know. We don't call it a genuine mistake.
Sir, you be quiet, sir. You to me that transfer there. Say a bit me about say
bank account.
And I make sure say you are talking about bank accounts.
Yes,
Bank accounts, nobody have that key to open. But this time there's an open. There's an open for transfer. Me too.
Say transfer bank. Transfer bank.
Yeah, transfer bank.
No, I use card. One man say, let a transfer to account, mother accounts. We look at the judgment.
So you are blaming the bank, say, no, a question, say, almost who blame bank and some now, say, once, you are other bad people so society.
Thank you. So what would this system? What did you? And I may say, yeah, transfer. Transfer, no say. Remember, say, my free Swami. About na bank woman. I had a metro about you. And we are quite also. I was something called district officer. And got fill form say, sitting metro about na bank woman. Until metro na baba, na fill me form. Na yediama system, na system na me immediately Swami. I the other bank woman. Okay? And we are quite also. But me man go baby. My two free Swami, ni Swami. Na obia. What it Taklade? Ati me immediately Swami. Adi nyako Taklade. Man said, man kasi me beye. Fine a man sa kunya.
Badi me ento aso.
Oh, wait. Ni adi wo musa wo nti a say. Anytime electoral committee and we official entry no a. You were access code and the database. It's the bank of data airport. And you say bank of data access to the money to be able to do what they're supposed to do for transfer. And it depends on what you say. Find a man access code. Which access code did you use?
And Madam Mambusa said, come say Sabio, I'm not holding brief for them anyway. But some person why would they include it in the register? Friends, exhibition register, Munim so be a babe check. And omnibishim.
That is why I don't mind registering them. Because I'm say that number my by 8 days time, no get transfer, no problem. No. Are you clear now? Because you have to be pushing them. Okay, I say, hey, push on me. Register them my
Inti mo session say some delay register na banti de omo checha na omo ye bibi nti na omo person register no be mamo.
But because if they give us early, that is why they delay to give us on the next hour. Oh, wait a minute,
going forward, now the Electoral Commission about Bontiabe Chrim say and they cleaning register na bibia. Are you satisfied now? Say to me aye. And that's still more doubt about what they are doing.
Again, I'm not going to about Miniam. Yeah, by his vision, I am passing it's for cleaning of the register. Say there corrections, say deletion additions. But that system we know, what means next year, an office and your person. And yet, almost about cents and how much within. And who said from so within, and I can correct the appeal a form. And based on that, correction. You cannot go beyond that.
Okay. But
because you cannot go beyond that. How can the electoral commission, after they have given somebody, the officer, actually transfer, how can they change that? How can they correct that? If let's say a political party as NDC on paper, actually says that push your data where we no want to about by the Philippine however data no interest because can transfers any registration as a political party there were copies of the transfer list. Okay, so we knew whatever happened on the ground. That is what, but who are we a transfer individual who need that data? But here as a political party I have people in my head into data never minister said okay would why a transfer last year we list the most. Papa check, we didn't must transfer. What I say? Now you have to qualify commission. No way anybody mind. That one is a stakeholder engagement.
And your scrutiny and abuama but isn't also fair because at least Oma take notice of that and then almost say one more ASNM they will investigate it now possibly be also the to be better.
Okay, you can don't say Bosba, Dr. Bosba. In fact, it would have used that opportunity to thank the NDC. Say, NDC, never NDC, that next one will say, we have a problem and same pattern. And the one for our own commission. But I'm almost now, I say, more than NDC. More than NDC for because in Yamana, we will be by ampa ayakono but we see move never more.
Some say a provision and definitely possibly on cleaning one son at the general elections number.
So what do you say? The word provision now used for ABC amount for no. I'm not sure say this register is credible. I'm not sure the last 2 days.
I'm saying robust and credible.
It is robust, we are breaking through the data system. Is it robust?
Mami Musa say, and this is planned for. Okay. Yeah, because of Ghana, we want Ghana run the best for Ghana.
What's it robust? Also, the minimum now take her long the car did robust and breaking through. So we are breaking through 35 minutes. Is it robust?
There's an common man may exhibition crowd because if you know say that credible and common for a friend's exhibition crowd, come fit and come to Aban.
In the same way,
it boils down to semantics, the explanations and semantics. Yes, and I'm about. Anyway, I'm Smith Philippa. Mami Musa said, and this is plan for these elections. Anything?
The plan is vigilance. The plan is vigilance. Ejuma ye biano. Ye say ye na amount for being running elections. Credibility will not be there. So. Issues we don't sleep over it. Into Bekaya, right from registration, it review numbers, adding numbers on it. I say a quota draw. I'm going to say a quota draw. I did draw a year card. Okay. Now, another issue is Pasaba. This will be transfer. I say a robust, a credible. Almost like now I say, they did the system will be able to break it through. Register there, I was saying the gate going to be clean inside. It is all boiled down to our vigilance and the hard work I hear.
Now they will bring the revised one for you to peruse again. And also say
and it will be the first time in the history of elections for you to have a register to give 2 registers before elections. This is going to be a first time. And I'll be very glad they do because I was calling for that one already said.
Okay.
After these major issues now, say me another provisional register. So where any idea you say I'm going to final register no. I'll be so grateful.
So at least you give credit to the EC Anna.
No, when you get there, because I'm not a common header.
Mun ni some be.
Me say, I'm catching some man register 2 weeks before exhibition. They couldn't give it to us. So do you trust them? I didn't papa, but they don't follow it. Yeah, but limited registration. Put press conference. I'm catching say they will provide generators at the stations in case light of bar. They will now provide generators. Did they provide generators for us?
Anyway, Madi.
Cody.
Mami fancy ameda no pay.
All
right. We Madi Jibril and see no more electoral commissioner more NDC for Abaso because one more and from Trump for the first time he's happy because electoral commission had a revised provisional revision and so now on a would kasa.
Said a year canon. Also, so teen some walking now say, is no abo say, we are at the at least my baby him say a genuine mistake. You must say, the final one, bebro. Now, what can say, my idea, my basso. You got that, no. Was I can't be a view?
Yeah, to.
Says you are problem why you here. Yes, I mount another one. Isn't this a plus?
Yeah.
I feel be a trouble. We grow.
Yeah.
We get new things and innovations are improve. Can I hear to abano? Can you do 292 DNB?
Me too be.
How was it?
Oh, opaque. Sometimes when I pitch and try so.
Opaque ballot boss. Essence
them.
It would have wako the oko you be a near baba bedroom. So me say let us believe in them. Now ye what you may me assassin with it.
He made a statement, I think, that was profound. Be vigilant. And I think that should be the key word.
Should be the case.
Be vigilant, and that is all.
Bible says when in a home.
That's right. That's right.
Motamfo bon samno nam se jata. It's a woman that ho na otamfo bon sam nam se jata krana.
Onya.
See the kwai. And prophetess me boa.
Anyway.
Bra. Okay, now we'll be sa question na form campaigns. And to a hold one bonnet promises.
Promises I would do what Momagana for.
Media to me. Bra me who say almost promises no adosu. Yeah.
Sasa na mpesi muti.
Adosu be he.
Gana for the pesi biti no.
Make campus.
Ma me omojo mu. That promise go bo kronti
ba ko. Obi o tie.
Omo tu ka say omo nkasa say be brofo. No na ye bet you.
Enti bose awodo no. Di ama na ye bebre ne say. O se de obeka ma Ghana fo adwene adane ama wo no. Eno na wo kan.
Se say ye no pre.
No pre kakra. Entro kakra. Mempese meko to nipa no. Asa da bia na wo bone yam.
Eyem ya.
Da bia na wo bone yam.
Onimde eyem ya. Ye ntimi nyina ntra ho. Can't we go beyond that?
Ena make besi swamo omate ase se santro kakra ne no kre kakra ne de obeka ma nipa na adwene adane ama no yetwam. Yetwam o, anu ntina se aban bi se obi abanko school. Obi aba free. Obi abanko bi at least wo senior high school a wo wi ayiro mo na efrobode wo brofo kakra. Wo betra ayiro mo na efrobode. Afa go fi. Kwa da na kan na sem.
Ai Japan sebre.
Obi abanko bi. Enti anya hwe no, ye tro abede. Yeto wa, wo be wu akan. No wati ase. E chen say wanko bi kra no bi betu mfuturo. E de gu ani. Ewiase ne ko nanim. Enti entro kakra no kre kakra no yempe biem.
O de trok no kra ye. O de kan no kra no.
Enti se mo promises no. Yen nipa no Ghana fo na mo promise yen no. Ye na wose ye disene. Ni ye bisa ye ho se. Emudia wa hina kwasi bro ni se eye feasible. Do mo kan. Ebetimi abam. Ekwan da ho som betimi aye. Ama na ye na wose ye disi ensane ani. Efe parties ahodo no di obia eka no. Ye disi ensane ani wi ane ye hwe ye current state ya ye womin. baby ye free baye ene baby ye kɔ ne de wiase no sesei ekro no emu de wo he ena bra ye pe emu de wo he ene ye gituma ebeboa yen enti yesramo becoming too desperate for power no emma mo kwan say asem bia wontumi
na woka
se wo be ye bia wo ye den kwatwe po de betu kumase
wo so be
na de be fa he na de be fa
a year friends at Dubai ma so ma ye bi
enti mi bo wo ba wo de betu kumase no fa central market na abedwiri agu na de abeto
question na obusa ndie me pepa o me pepa papa
wo say omunim se nipa so mo keka no
to de ogidi so ntimi
na wo ka ye na wo be den why sika bra
anyway
because wo betie kura biase wo hia chip compound ye see chip compound ni see ho no yan fam pansim obi ani ho a oye adwuma wo ho eno kura no bra ye ntumi nya eno o ni ye bejai obi hia healthcare obi kwan enye amma ba bi awiase aba bedure Ghana obi da so te esuoja
o de pono ba 30 minutes na ship
every cry bedure
so wo 4 years na ye de be ma wo no sa 4 years no mu e na wo de be bokwan abetwepo e de aba betu kuma asemo a na ska na mu de wo hia budget na ye be ye no emu de wo hia fa na de be ye se
adwuma asem no kan no agric kan ho se agric ebeboa ema yetimi Ghana yetini ma bebre so
yati bidawo
ayo
yeti sika so enso kwamo de bra en na na make se sika no abanyi betena aso ye asase na yete so no enkotena different country sika no eda so wom but still people are complaining e wom sa aban no won jebi de nipa ne hwehwe no obo ne homoden ye ni nyina na obetimi ayede ba mu ka asem na monka de kwan da ho de no ebetimi abam e de amaye se wo ba na se district hospitals messes ya de tum ye hia healthcare de awuhia de watie soja sei awo kana te se mema be nine tam no to omokon ho
de twansu
de ni twansu ansa na bia ka bia be hia no eno ba na so be yi sa de na firi ho a ye nim I say kwan de eye kwan de ye yi et se bo kra ye bedwam mampani kufo ba ya wo yi kwan firi nkokọ e de tu kro na ti no wa wo kwankra bia wo hu se omo pa ya abo kese pa e na de kwan ne fa ho eno bi sa no etimi ye dwuma ba de ennim na mo ka atra yen because you want to come to power there Ghana for mom yen design kakra afa yen make choice
me da se me enkodwa so mre na afi abejafo ntrase na yen nin komo ene ye hwe eye campaign promises ahodo campaigns ahodo mo ye na hwe electoral commission there no abejafo ntrase be hwe sansem me pa right
yo enti ene na aseda kese ene de ma sketch world what it manfo yiye efa radio any TV adwuma ho eyensa ntro adwuma wade busumi nsia pe na watotso wano awo amwa benenti o ma certificate na ade betena fidie so atimu sampa sketch world atetimi yie kumasi adum eno omowo wa wonya kwan enye dwoada nkwasi fiada na ye wo weekends nso de ewo ho enti eno so do ho bajim na be friend number 0249 414039 wo be kumasi aduma se da house a benya forms ni bia to na sketch world amwa ye professional de won pe ba bia sie ni sika na wo tena sem bia mechire eya multi credit savings and loans na no ye lante 25th anniversary wa wunim ahokeka na di akire se panic withdrawal bia baba bi o madu obi sika anka multi credit enya sa hoodin fa melange 25th anniversary no wo pe bosian so ya abra na mmom de be hia ne se obabia account ho asa bi usika enkete 11 cedi kra de fatum bosumi mienu ntam ye gina so ne ye de ama bosian enu ntie no so be frɛ 0244 176 901 multi credit in Kwabata Dawson. Ewo my Ghana fa na nyina wa nya number na ba bia bedura ya twere ho multi credit bowura ho na kobi so asem efei sutobre mu enkodai do mo se betoto fam wokɔ school a wan sampa boy yi obehwa no wawro mpa boy na ekutare na ne na exit fam no obafie James nko a enti abusua mo behia Dettol soap na timi aboa etu James no ase enyarewa wodro bebre na du sabre ene ye frɛ ne se pebra ebra samfuturo ni ade no ne nyina etumi ede benti abusua mo besa mutu yare asede a to that also fagu fie na wone enkwada ne nyina mo mfa bi nware mfa emma mo ho ban MTN so nde ba bia ya befa bia wusia no ene nti no se ye frɛ no everywhere you go na se no se momo o mo sa se de ba ye no emfie dunum enie enti eye momo at 15 rewards wa enti ko soana bomod de say we de momo ebe ye adwuma sa wo send scam obi sa wo de fa merchant so bibia na ne nyina akire no akyade ahodro bebre wo ho e de ma wanti ko so a na wo ne MTN eni dwa embom Genius Science and Math Quiz afin so de no ya de successful afia ya yetwa mu de no ya de brem afi de no de for my Ghana afa na nyina enti bo ho modern se bata be ma akoda na tena Kessben TV ho ya hyase a ye na anom yesra mo enradwei ene ye hyase enti ye bodaro ni de for my Ghana ba bia ma akoda no so mfa ne wonyim no nsua bi anya hwe no wotena tele novela ho a obekai se me wo quiz bi edamanim Maths and Science mi nja TV no ho na mi nkosua de na aboa madachi bi akwada na timi abini ye KNUS na so mo ena multi credit ene Kessben media so ene CS so a ye de sa dwumadie ebramo feni yakoso aka wo se efie ede na mudi twi mo se aponse ben ene da fie de obetwi usia wie na enkada so egina wanum ana de wode betwi usia wie na moja etu wana na no pa minister bia wo prese ya wo parliament na wo mutwa ne picture pa de beto abontene ba social media so na he minister na siase konkone ne pa o na areho timbisa se enti pepsodent ya bo hu dewura babwe se minister won ti bia na mesraw abusia pa bi fagu fie be ba akoda no se ni obia se ho ban wo se achi nam no benya ahoden na watimi abobon kasa mu na timi nso so aboa ma wo se atimi afa na wasere e wo nipam ba bia ya yeto ne ma bia akwa Pepsodent ubenya bi efemi dimafo herbal clinic your friend is said Dr. Time da so and I said Dr. Dujanfi ono na ensebre nansa na watwe ne boso mepe na yare no atimi etu ase wo ba no na akuta poma obi kura wonsa ene ba ye wonko no atopoma na twene efe obetimi asina pane yare bia ye ho no mo no Dr. Tiatwuma agogo eye abua kwampotem ho obeboa no atu ase abriti abi mum enti ya frɛ no 0244 774282 Niwat Scientific Hospital Dr. Nimo Ndie was eye yafunumu adwuma ema wode ene sebi emema mwahoden ewo fam wodua no twea na atwi kom ebia no waye kese eno wo ho ebi nso infections bi na kofa edebre wo obeboa no wasiesie afie ni pedua no munyare wa wodo nyina de won pe yafunu dia wo ba the enkabone wananum your friend is halitosis and as a mass auto efe infections ahudro nyina doctor say oboa etu ase na enye na abehunu no kumase atonsu mu na akwa junction one adansi rural bank ne di enhwani mu enkran so mile 7 ye tantra road ekwan no so eho na abehunu no obefred Dr. Nimo anase ni what on 0244 087687 0244087687 and ye na bedam papa mattress papa so na eye latex form your partner for life na wo munkonya papa bi no a ye de aba eye L any V shaped range no de na abuso e wo showroom sa wodo de nyina me say de ni biasi aba no nkonya no a wo wareye be 20 years ni enua de no agu de nkwachugu sa bre kran so nguru so wo mani panwisi wani abie na kwaje se nkonya bi fagu de na enye wa brabo mu yonko sa nwuma wei ahoade so ne egina ye de match dwumadi ye de brewo.
Alright, the better ayekuya yebo shama ase wafa kofi apia. Ene nyame ayadoma Jimmy Boachian Sam oko inshyeso MPP. Odi Ejuma Ewo Ashanti Regional MPP Communication Team Okaho Sanso and Nazil Garden Boy. I am member of Ashanti Regional Communication Team demand the National Democratic Congress. Ome PMO Fidium Hanafe Yedi and Common Atwas. But men can messages kakre ne ababeto dwa. Na fe yen twaso. Komensa Pillar 2 Dome Kwabena constituency now. Was say Dr. Baumia is not corrupt. He's the best to lead Ghana to the promised land. If you vote for NDC, free teachers will be cancelled. Special greetings to Mother for All, Honorable Nana Ama Dukia, PC for Kankwi North. We a Kumensa. Aye Pillar 2. Okay. Mayan court na fe yene the political aid to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Yenra Kofi Tonto including Komo Enfa Electoral Commission ene nsema amde betudwa efa the electoral rule ehun. Kofi, good morning.
Morning no. Bibi abokode.
Me ho ye pa na so e.
Nyame ado.
De nyame ase. Yenim say electoral register no ayen nsema hodo bebraba after the exhibition no eba so no the opposition National Democratic Congress raise issues wenra yet say the electoral commission aba bonting aba abekasa afa ho mamentium from your momo side saying na mohwe ensam na enra ebetodwa no the electoral commission fa ho
Minya bio electoral commission adwuma obeye no MPP here there any electoral commission adwuma obeye ni hu say dia say ye ne ebe kire ne say onye ne say ana onye ne say. In fact obehwa as MPP no electoral commission adwuma oye no ya twe ho afri if we say yen pese yen kasa yen ne ye ebe ma obi mpu anya nsusuye bi say yen ne pese e kire electoral commission ye onye enti ye no ya twe ho afri beebi a electoral commission hwe animu say party fo nyina beba na ye hia na edi nkomo no ye beko. In fact so be kaya electoral commission aye adwuma ba ko mienu bi wo ho mpo ama yen no ye den sam agunkrata so ana ya kire ya adwin se ade we die e bia ye no mo nya adwin ana se ye fi se ye ni se a ebeboa
obetima bozu dia aha
me example me kai se emra na omo start registration na omo ka se omo be ye no district capitals ena party no mpanyimfo bebre eba abonti va me on record me can say no electoral commission adwuma amoye no some the bad districts e be create some inconveniences because obi wo ha district bi wo ha unfree na kurase emra district capital no very difficult ebi wo mpa che so fa kanu ansa no watimi ayeden edru ho ebi wo mpa the way district no ya creating no ne fa baby ko pie another district mu na ne fa baby abepie baby nti se wo be ko district capital a chi se wo pie fa ha no abepie ha na I say I think say Jakubu or something, one of the constituencies in Ashanti region or Ebuasi Kwan so no one manager I may see Odotobri also I think
anti okwa anwan kofa obi diem no waba
very difficult. Enti say who the ade na be see district capital ansa na obi nkwa anwan a o medu no sika kra obe say no so dey be registration na ebe hard e mo bi cassette ai say no you can't do that enti no tremu na be say nye be bia mpo na obi tremu a wo isi ni dey wonim areas ni nyina enti no be bia wonim a wo free say difficulties wo ho no instead say obey ne ba ko no betima ne nan anami ensa
momo de ne de suggestions but you don't direct as to what the EC should do.
But we can't. It's not in our place. And your political party be our place. Say when I bet the EC be.
People say what has changed because in the previous electoral commission, Charlotte said there no people were also the NDC for year be what has changed?
NDC for the Benomo,
Say the BR you have issues with the Electoral Commission and only NDC for the same thing NDC for so yeah
NDC for na man there. And say he receive constructive criticism.
Okay.
Say bibi na nko yi a yebeka. Na ye wa ben bibi nko yi na yasaka.
Okay.
Yes, and I don't see how meaning nkasa NDC for ntimi nkasa o. Cancer.
Okay.
NDC for were right to express their views.
Okay.
Yes.
But you have issue with how it is expressed.
How it is expressed and the behavior party number exhibited. For example, say oko super easy. Na okay can someone say be any kwemu ne ade fa easy. Say easy ne MPP. Those things are we need in so biano. And no ebia emu bi ebeka se debi emfa kwen.
Okay.
Especially on the back say mo kasa mo panya mo di nanim akansem bebre afa isi ho. Se me was some of the content sankamre mo metimi read emre 2016 Yura Mahama call Keep Coast or can send you or say it's a political party be lose election. The ONS say or status or be attack referee no. Now or attack referee na ebema GDA ni power referee no efree no mu. Send ye be ya or mu lose elections na. Enam so ma yi GDA na free referee no ntino. Enipa bi enya GDA se ampa omu electoral commission here the etina na se wanye de or see when a party is about to lose the election it starts to attack the referee so that it can dent the credibility of the referee. So in the event that they lose they can blame the referee. Mahama some more kind of
a defeatist statement.
So far Mahama some more no kind na or say who be lose elections the oye say who attack a referee no.
Okay.
And be no more. So call Omane Buama page every day or attack it easy. Every day or attack it easy. And the question is, Mahama some more can say, so we be lose elections and our attack easy no. And no more yana. Now, let's also come back. This is a political party. Amode MPP Ako Court and Ameboa. At the East so Ako Court and Ameboa. Amode and EC Echo Court 2020. Adeba asem na Yura Mahama kan nti a ogina so de EC court. O say aba no omodi nkunim na EC esisi om. Enu nti na omode court. Omukoduru court a court busa omo say musi modi nkunim na munya sa percentage we no. Mumfa ho adansidi mra no kai asem na Mahama kan.
O ka say Kofi.
Mahama say Ninsem na wakan ne de oni ho adansidi NDC asema wakan almost say 51% na almost omunya no omunni adansidi e kire say omunya 51% na emom de omu kan say omunni ni so bia win elections.
Okay.
When they went to court I said dinka tia court na ho no obota calculator so papa no hu calculation papa bia no oya na mask shena no a obopa no apagya ne ti no abopa no apagya ne ti ohun ne ewoye no ye busa ne say where is your evidence? I say I don't have any evidence.
Okay.
Me hwan court na court ho ye busa ne say na wo ni strong room no o say no okoye no na omo tea ni biscuit no mokowe.
Anyway,
I'm just telling you say this cannot be a political party. Omo serious say omo person who win elections.
This year I'm so many the whole. I'm so many pa.
When you da ho e dey ba sam na to go back catch o. Okay.
What's it saying? Elections are won at the police station.
Elections are won at the polling station.
Member party MPP so na and they more policies going to the elections. Saying I'm more this election scene. How are you viewing it?
Okay, how are you viewing it? This
is strategies being in terms of
strategy. Hold on.
Hold on, mommy. Then Busana say, and they say there have been issues about the electoral process. As if for na me Busana say, more saying na more chrono in terms of some more shama, credible. And then authentic elections. I want some Namibusa. Wadaruma.
Minya, they kind of say. Make sure, say, people go and register. That is the first thing. And make sure, say.
Oh my year,
I mean, I said, may mouth process.
Okay.
People will go and register. People register. We are. Make sure, say, one more, be. Yes, it will be a mission in yes, exhibition. In fact, say before the exhibition, or more other additional registration, more pub exercises. Make sure your people will go and register.
Okay.
Or more exhibition, before exhibition is or more transfers. Make sure say ubia free say ye beto abano no baby for from. Send the panel, everything I had the necessary transfers of between I. Into woo party where Juman say Obebo Dero. Their tosso means, yes, see a year exhibition. Into Ubian Koshe say and part Nidin womb. Make sure say Obebo Dero. The no ye small code a Ubia Oba a Bemo working say and part Midin or register anymore and answer Midin in
and they are more Casamo dear.
Yeah, dear.
Okay.
So the data is the NDC for you.
Okay.
Yeah, and you basically was an education. All the better about things say, but number we na she say is register no. We did that education.
Okay.
If you dear SCA biano, yeah. Send your beya, you be making sure say, oh man for aqua register. No more register and from so be answer anything. Won't be to me at two abandoned. And only a juma as a woman oh ye. Sir, easy a take decision be I don't think your iPack. Would the end say Obeko iPack nibi? No one making sure say and someone air cost on I drink chibi or where so chra. Also watch the sergeant and said, near maybe how fees and near my way back with me anyway no. M1 see a Danny near wash it near Danny. So pepper head. Okay. But one to me, and far a bank could see easy so say, oh, Bruno, and I said, if you say, Nancy more waka when in you.
You, Miamra a year campaign so, to say, and never to send plans on it to say.
Oh, sir, campaign the you so. In fact, Enra Crano, and no, Jordan boy. And
Jordan.
It's Quasiadani say no, in crime, greater crash. Obomu Domia bra, Botiano, English, a man from Anyaso Utu, and Wager Barry. And Enra, ye call a Utu Senior East, a Kaswa, and Sana, ye call a Utu Senior West, a year. Breku, senior breku. No senior breku no crowd and then campaign. Now you're more of festival and a eco so. And then His Excellency our office a Juma Kakra and Sana a year so National Executive Council Party and penny for no Subishia. And then ya more pro. Now me aduma a chan ya de pro bonnet so the three Okankwe constituencies no Namia Duma Ebeko those three constituencies. Yawada Yadi Nibechre Tema, the three constituencies a Waterman. Namia Duma Yawada Ebeko Akoye. And San Fiada Yadi actually Ayawaso Wogon. Ayawaso West Wogon. Aye East Legon side hono.
Okay.
Na ya twaso de call Adenta. Na ya Friwa ya call Madina. Now I greater Accra na the rural na me adoma next week.
Okay.
And sana if you ako Central Region.
Musa say mo kɔ nyina no say definitely mo policies am dey abeto abonten so no people will ask questions. What are the random questions I am for tabusamo about manifesto no mo?
To be honest, manifesto ni the main kano amanyosem kwan so kra. Manifesto ni the so far obian share musa kosan say manifesto we no aha no de enya ye no nya adwene ana ye ntia no generally nipa dodo na no yensem a ye ka e manifesto nipa dodo na agitum so we share even NDC in power you see say they have not been able to say policy way the enye o de o yen century but what is this say NDC say manifesto policy nothing like that generally no kosa na na enkofo busa ye aden na mo wa ben mu na mo nye enema ne sisi no na obeti say bia obi busa say aden na mo nye ne sisi but in terms of content of the policies so far na me anim no kre ni nye hu obi a waba abontin say policy way enye papa ananse bibisa.
Okay. Now some na mo kano am say mo yi ano but are they satisfied with the kind of answers I am the momo say mo aban mu na ade no mo nye ne sisi ai?
I know they say it will be very difficult to measure. Enunti na obeto akoso na wachrim se ne be ya Ghana fo benyamunti ase. No kwasem ne se Mampani abedi echire e wona niswade. Ontimi mfa ono na niswade hunu nkosesa Ire Kufuado niswade. Ne de ne se obeboa ma Ire Kufuado niswade hunu nso aye den abem. Enti oboa na abem no. Se bia ye wade ba akom yinu miensa bi wo ho a akwanya beba so betimi aya obeye. Ena ohwe manifesto ni mu a enema ne bi wo ho a osusu ho a yewura ema ne tumi say we de ye betimi aye ni mprempren no yaye mema wa mfato ho agenda 111 eya ade a yewura ne susu ho kire yewura Kufuado yegusu aye ana meboa o manifesto no say nyame ya adom na eba ye beto aso na ewie de yentimi anwie no afi nyina etoso bio yewura egdi nkomo fa bibi efe no credit score se sikasemu ahunedi no ye pese ye de basa ne be ya Ghana ni bia ebe hu kwan a wo fa so di hunu e wo sikasemu ye wo sika bosia bom sa enhyehyeye no yewura se na me ya adom a afi enkwa wiye no ye behwe se sa adwumadi no ebetimi ahyase afi yewura nso di nkomo se ye koye nimi ye hwe kwan a ebetimi atete ahyenkade so abra ye de electric vehicles eba abeboa wa hye nso se nyame ya adom a electric vehicles no ya hyase edi hu dwuma se nyame efa kwam na bibia koyi a afi 100 electric vehicles ebeba enti niema ne dia ene sabe yewura Kufuado de no ebi ebetimi ama ye ho kwan ame aye ne sisi no ye but no kwasem nso ne say nya bibia na obetimi aye ne sisi because Kufuado e wona ni so ade ho so ho enti se Ghana fo nya santi ase ne say yewura Mahmoud Bawumia ani so ade ho no ene Kufuado ani so ade ho no nyete ade ba ko pa edi fapim wo mu wo fapim wo mu ne say yewura Bawumia say ono no obedane ne nsa no kakra afri ekwan a yewura Kufuado ebu man na edikan o say bibia e friend social interventions enema a wo ye de aboa onidifo no apagya o masi mapoma so Kufuado aban abaye bi dodo na e de aboa ono nso ba obeye bi e de aboa nanso enye ho na ho odin dodo na abegina efri say yɛayɛ dodoɔ naa dada nti sesei no baabi a n'ahoɔden ɛbɛgyina ɛyɛ kwan a yɛbɛfa so aboa ankorankora nnwumakuo a yɛsɛ small medium size enterprises SMEs sɛ wohwɛ Ghana yɛn business space na SMEs no make up about 92% of businesses in this country. Small, medium scale enterprises. And Ohamu Abupen at your economy. Anna, ye Juma, and so Ghana. Sa SMEs no. Nipadodo ye Juma, a fair emu, Ohamu Abupen at your train, 83% of Ghanaian labor market work for small, medium-sized enterprises. 80 also on ba and nam sa information ya media to dent no sa enyumakuo no na ordinary ABC so no ahye mo kena no aboa ma munum mo ye ne mu ayemre no mo nso atimi afa nipa dodo ni bi eden akam. It also he wants to shift his focus from social interventions to business growth and wealth creation.
Okay.
So enti nani so ade hunu no eye sonko me nia te se de bia wo wani kire se wo konkran obefa adwoso na akọ anameboa se me nani kire se me ko tamale me fa offense na akọ obi eni ho a okọ tamale obekwa akọfa adwoso na akọ ana obi eni ho a okọ nkran obekwa akọfa offense na akọ enam se de si wani so ne ba bia opese wo kon eye sonko sa pepe enete
me da se na no pe yamisha COVID tonto political aid edema Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na otese ni edin komo efa ene Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ene ne campaign ye de kan edin komo efa electoral commission nsemo de betudwa no mo se wo mo de nyom no be che electoral commission juma wafa maminti obrief lo nkomo ye
mami musa asemba afiwe catch word bay na utie PPDC acho anam so wadwen maso okay 2016 free SHS one district one factory we 24-hour economy and namu digitalization so ni namu say oye communication enye kasa tenten wasimbo ho a okay ya na
afa
I said this a lesson me
who said that hunu ye
I promise you say kasa tenten so ntop nko
sanity
o say so wase metia o say anu aka wi o
na ko baby
atro na utwa o say
obenwan sa anyway solid way
bulletins so you say we are doing this I very laudable. We know agenda 111. It's very simple.
Very simple, yeah.
It's very simple. 24-hour economy. Very simple. But so which them 2 years there.
No.
We need some of these things. You want to make a choice. Me mama na na watinto mu adwuma otonto si no. Wono ne daje a wo manifesto one pages now. Simple tea. No. Be man e pa wo die bi be ye season bi no.
Timi kra na menya nka mo nche mu natwi o. Ka 24-hour economy na nka ma chire mu dia ba.
Dia seme ba. Wa ka say ne kasa foforo na aka de. Yi wo mu nyina afi.
Anyway, okay, matwase.
Twi ne de fine. Ya met mu ko ba bia metimi a chire ma ba twi.
But say
de ba twi kwa de.
But that's it, wafa. Mr. Kodi, good morning. Let's not entertain Mr. Nyahonya Tamaklo for Dr. Nyahonya Tamaklo for nothing will happen during election from Asamoah Kusia Asokore Mampo. Okay, King Jesus. All right, yeah, that's the King Jesus. But good morning, Kodi. A critical scrutiny of the presidential candidates of the two major parties, NPP and NDC, senses a clear indication that John Dramani Mahama is the one we can rely on for change to these unbearable conditions Ghana is observing now. The funny and comic antics of the Vice President Bawumia cannot be trusted for the presidency. JDM must reset Ghana. Pius Kwame Nkwa of Akontomra from Mike Edu Amstead Bampong and Oduwe Abrain. Lawrence watching ewo asore enkwanta ye taifra obuchi woso ode abrene anopai wo say We welcome the veteran Kofi Appiah to the biggest radio station in Ghana. The 24 economy doesn't happen in a vacuum. It is a byproduct of industrialization and utilization. The MPP's aggressive implementation of the one district, one factory and utilization across the country is what will give birth to the 24 economy. The NDC and John Mahama are confused and bereft of ideas to solve our challenges. As a country, we must seek ye first the government of MPP and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and all other things shall be added unto us. Greetings to the Kwabena East MPP parliamentary candidate, Honorable Onyine Champo Akwesi Jemfi, and Honorable Jones Safu Enyamesem, the Kwabena East constituency MPP secretary. All right, that's MPK just one. Nafi Yemra Emeshe Yenkomo Tucheno Ase Enso Ewaha. Good morning, KOD. So, is the disco dancer still campaigning for the votes? Hey, Papa John. How can you promise to pay tuition fees for first-year tertiary education students when you could not even pay 47 cedis for these students of our senior high schools at Semsebe? Why did you sit down for all these years only to make this promise 4 months before the elections? I urge Ghanaians to vote for Dr. Bawumia and all MPP parliamentary candidates in the December 7, 2024 elections. Many thanks, Sir Marshall Ewabwase. Ena ode ensemi abraying ene at no pay. Nasser, Garden Boy. Good morning.
Good morning, Kyodi.
Naboko de.
Adom ene ahwehi nti ebede yankopon ase. Se yekati ti ase fon.
Yede nyame ase pa. Endi sisukoye. Bibia kama. Ashan region bibia koso.
Bibia fine. Bibia totin.
The 35 no.
Nah.
35 is possible. 35%.
35% in terms of presidential election results, yes. And in terms of parliamentary seats, we are hoping say be increase from this 4 seats now you're currently no. And they are called minimum at least 10.
10. Timu just 6 as a for
6. Right. They account for now.
Wow.
Because you're not going to be suitia. And Oshe, for the very first time, the campaign launch now so Saturday way. The parliamentary candidate for NDC, Amo Kamel, Wasokwa, Oni, the national organizer, and Honorable Montaka Mubarak, and the regional chairman, and a lot of national and regional constituency executives are mobile. Numbers, and natural say, NDC, Aya Kono, Washanti region.
Okay.
And then Pahua. Osha Sandia campaign launch a koi e watafo. Abraya Baba e launch in the campaign. This same national constituency and regional executives, with the help of Honorable Muntaka Mubarak, are organizing mammoth crowd at the campaign launch e watafo. Enti in the Lions Den, Kumasin Finfin, and they are pulling these numbers.
Wow.
And it's all say NDC under the chairmanship of Nana Kwesin, Aya Kono, e Washanti region. And the Yamede, I remember in 2012, na NDC na wakunyano so. Yeah, kefet say na ye na nama. Man for ehuriye. Now so enne e wasantimu. Say ye kefeta. Man for bo eje so say omu pensisem. Enne kira say aban na e wo ho sesi ano. Ahokira timumufo a omo Ashanti region e wo mu no. Ambo ntao, abo ahenansa. Enti no omotu omo ho say party a ebde nkanko any development e bra Ashanti region no any NDC yanwu hwekura no yewun kejetia a esioi John Dramani Mahama ni NDC na si yanwu hwekura no yewun the very first time a state of the art eye clinic a war in western yamfane say in the whole of West Africa. NDC na see or Confanoche Teaching Hospital. Young Ukra Ashanti region, the second phase of Kumasi International Airport. Ashanti region, young Ukra, young market be to say Swansea market, your market be to say Tonsu market, your market be to say Tafo market. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na yede. Esi, ni ye yonti ne fa before yonko because okunwure ma obebra onam ni biedi. NDC ede no ho ema Ashanti region on my this capital infrastructure development I'm a boy no MPP omubo omuyem eka say this is their region their World Bank no the Maakye ka omuntimi nkebio say edwa bako akofo His Excellency Esha Asekro we see okro from edaso si o ke wodi uka edwa no o mi busa sa okay
I mean say ho
na edwa ba kwa de na kofo antime say 8 years
okay
edwa ba ko
Ombeka jo say Ashanti region nye Kumasi nko amuso esi markets ni bi ukọ Kumawu omesisi bi other sectors of the region omesisi market 20 so mode friends group from there no nko na be yastics here the other projects amuso aye various sectors of Ashanti region
because per history actually say Ashanti for their traders omo dreadful and opese o show mo eni monyama anka markets a Ashanti region and then also o develop because by developing this market no ubinya say omamuye artisans be is nipa na welder nipa na carpenter ye construction na ubinya edwuma after the construction of this market me mama sabi she hasn't had the benefit of formal education into oye bodwa ubinya store ahan akoton nyoma amayato no onu so etimi anya sika e de akohwe ne ba ma ne ba timako university ne bi enti enne obosrem ekọ kejetia for the very first time no obenya kejetia traders association of NDC
okay
because NDC as market kejetia
all right
enti no say MPP for be ka chere say outside Kumasi no o masisi bia enya ne na ye NDC for eka we no kra no de o masi na ewo he the umbeka bia is under construction the year we baako kra na enyo nti Asante man atro do atro NDC and osha crowd and say you pull how to a campaign launcher e cho prefer say that agenda 35% for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no Ashanti region benya
that Asukwa city no beji ana
Asukwa city ne beji
mo beji Asukwa city no
na number e pull on Saturday na nya won
mo beji Asukwa city
no amoka na sa waje wie
okay
aka bibi kro nyame ya wie o
I see
Asukwa mention of enetafo
Asukwa
mention of enetafo ya ja ka muntaka ho na Kumasi metro nkwa no ye wo 4
na ada
salam ni
odubiase ka ho
eda ho maye okọ offense no Maakye ni ye ketua bi enti ye edwuma kakra bi na ye de account enti last one dem de be one dey ya Muslim tank because e dey strategic
enti mo je Asukwa
ye jetafo ye mention of asawasi dey reserve seat
asawasi dey wo hodada mako ni odubiase
ye reserve enti no na such a front place so already
and they say hodada for na wo hodada
but offense no yes ye jai dem
5 na waka Asukwa tafo ni odubiase mention of and offense no wow
yeah because in 2016 crowd I have no Tepa. Also, now it was Eduse and the NDC, but we lost it. By losing in 2016, I think he made a strong comeback this time.
Apart from 10 no cry average.
Oh, sometimes I minimum cry 10.
I see.
Because that won't to me. She say, yeah, expose no. You ne political strategies ni na. Enti no, or de neni esi asawase in 2020 no. You manu say or ya ketwa. Enti margin a muntaka de twimu 2016 no. It was 5,600. In 2020, won to me a year, did this or better as was Montaka trim by 21,000 votes.
Okay.
That strategy, no, na year adopted throughout what the region.
More extended
other regions. Because the who support in elections, no, it's not always about campaigning and rallies. There be the election process itself, no, and then the trust say ube we done as win. Well, obetimi abe rally amakejetia ayama. Now, so if you are not well prepared about the electioneering process now, I'm farmer. And you know, electioneering process and anything. And you know, vigilant during limited registration exercise. And you know, voter exhibition. When we say NDC,
we have a topic on its own.
Polling agents and Kasansono. This time, the minimum requirement for an NDC polling agent is what? It's a tertiary diploma.
You need tertiary diploma.
Yes, you found Krakoye agent. Nankampo 22 in West. What trying to say 202, Debbie?
Anyway.
All
right. We a Nasser Garden Boy. You can say Jimmy Boache and San Ebabe Kanhona. Yatwa yankomo twetwen eso me bana fe ya behwe ene omuka nseme na yomuka kire ye electric no and how is it sinking into the minds of the election. Your Ashanti region, me so no campaign team as usual, and I say oko ebon to ani bi. Ti ye be hwɛ response no ho. Ye ne omanya rehyimu say ene omo edge 10 seats ewa Ashanti region 35% no eye possible. Ye twan say Jimmy Boache ansa ba be kan sa na afei. Ono so ede ne de ede abam. Good morning, Kildy. It is possible. Okay. Is it possible that institutions like Electoral Commission, there will be up and downs in their works, but I believe that they'll do all they can to make the election free and fair. NDC knows for sure that they have lost the elections in advance, so they want to create the impression that the Electoral Commission is not credible. They can do all they want. Still, NDC will, they should be prepared to stay in opposition for the next 40 years. Have a good day. Kill the greetings to Akuya and the team. Chairman Stuttgart, Germany, Ena Odi Efriho Ade Abrayan. Musa Abato, was the EC. Deputy, no. Okay. Deputy Communications Officer. Any oba na dia source, Musa na dia source mama. Right, Musa Bato Aswaso does EC must immediately halt any actions that compromise the integrity of our electoral process. Recent events at the IPAC meetings and the EC's subsequent submissions of avoidable errors are deeply troubling. We've lost trust in EC to conduct free, fair, transparent, and credible elections. The credibility of our elections is at stake, and we demand accountability and transparency to restore confidence in the electoral process. My regards to Julius Debra and Gabriel Aga. Okay, NT Deputy Communications Officer Musa Abato. Yadasi. Yawasankide Ewo Taifa, and also Edibi Abraham. When I sit down and think about how President Akufo-Addo is fighting Galamsey in the country, but the rate at which Galamsey is destroying our lands and river bodies is a clear indication that prominent people in the country are firmly involved in the Galamsey in the country. When I think about the effects of the Galamsey in the near future, my heart bleeds. In fact, the early we, the citizenry, realize the dangers ahead and stop Galamsey, the better for us. Special greetings to lawyer Michael K. Jr., A.K. Gabo, the incoming MP for Kwabena constituency. Your Sankide or Taifa, and Odiwe so Abraham. Masoud, our Bantama, essay. It's about time to reject the policies of empty promises of JDM and embrace a competent leader who has demonstrated his ability to deliver real results for the masses. The obvious choice is Dr. Bawumia. Ghana deserves better. Hashtag Bawumia Twaso. Jimmy Boachansa Atenase. Jimmy.
Keori.
Boko there.
Kisa da room.
Ede yami asi. Mami nhwe mo so campaign na ekosan.
Mame fanchi asonkomo bibia wajebre. Uti afidie na me wofa. Kofi. Apia. Me man okwaba.
Yeah.
E wo Kessben 93. Na wo so wadwuma pa odi no member wabaso. Akua PC baby obi am chia no sonko oni the technical team and your pages.
Yeah.
Me ba no metese menua. Or to be good from memoir. And I had the opportunity to address a similar issue of Precise FM. And I was saying, say, Obia or you're very, very skeptical and very, very analytical. Will tell you that from 1992, EDBC 2020, consistently, party be increasing votes every year.
Percentage wise, I say but the numbers may increase.
I'm talking about analysis.
Okay,
analysis of data.
All right.
The data that is there. Every political party be increasing figures. And on the other side, the region. Okay, the number of times I have conducted population census, it tells you that a lot of people migrate into this region. That is why we have settler communities.
Okay.
What I say, and almost every constituency be Kobiano. There was a settler community there, there was a Zongo community there. It tells you that people, apart from the Greater Accra region, when people migrate within the country, apart from Greater Accra, they move into the Kumasi or the Ashanti region.
Yeah.
So it tells you that the probability that both parties be increasing votes. Yes, also accounts never say so. They are also dominating, and even the accounts from the other region, the central region, the eastern region, the other parts of the country, among migrated, they also come to Kumasi. Okay, Obi or Yakanin, and you looking at the Yakan as a tribe within the Ghanaian communities now. When they migrate and they want to move into an Akan community where, especially where the tree is more spoken, they move into the Ashanti region. So probability, let's say, election, both parties' numbers in the question high. When you are looking at the figures from 1992. But me minu entias here. Say Ghana na one. So ubit me aka sembi. Asem na obeka no. Se nipa no wuti no wanye careful. Wanye careful. Abujin say asem na oka no kra se bita fragile asem papa.
Ade asem na waka.
Me make reference say crew from market. Crew from market. Crew from market. Sebi ye bayi. Ye beto fomena. Ye wi. Ye beto kumawu ye wi. Nti wuti won ma wo ka crew from market se president kofo jaaye. Sin de sia na sin na so betena akonwa so envi wotwe no. E na wutimi ye de fa ho.
Okay.
You are telling us that buy UBC. Buy an UBC as market.
Esikejiti market.
Esikejiti market phase 1. And ne yeso no ya pija phase 2 e de si one. Even the kijiti market in crown yen ye be complete here. Ye be spending the year 2017 and the year 2018. And sana yitime pija market in this what said here and ne dwede fo wumu a mutumi use no. But quite appalling say market ani inwie 2016 na mampani that be say obebia no. It was not complete. So that is the clear state of what you printed.
All right.
Ebi midi manushi no so me market. And the yesi ye wi. Atusu market. Omo nsi enwie.
Ba beto aso.
Be ye ba ye hu say market a ye complete a edwedifo no e be boa omo. Ya be complete. And the tafu market ye be complete ye. It market a me bia from right away bia me ntimi mbobọ ninjina. But we call a lot of the constituencies are through the $1 million per constituencies. We say and on there constituency specific needs and the government prioritized needs. Out of the government prioritized needs, in the $1 million, and then a constituency be in ambulance. And then I select three communities are deprived in terms of sanitation. Those three communities, omunyina 10-seater water closet toilet facility. And I selected three communities within the constituency are in need of water system. What you say? And the government prioritized needs, the water closet facilities, one, the borehole system, power panel, and no young connected to electricity grid, a riana boa, no machine, and then the ambulance, and then the government prioritized needs, and then the constituency specific needs. No one we decided to say, ye pay their background will be a ye, and I see ye pay hospital, and I see be a pay coin. Obama constituency, or didn't quite as who could them a $1 million project, but I see could them a $1 million project.
$1 million, Nasana must say yearly,
yes, so it was managed by the
yearly.
ministry.
No, it has gone as it's supposed to be.
It was for 2018 and then 2019.
2 years.
Yes. Obama constituency again. Esa water closet project ya make one say me. Oba Adiebeba baku Oba Santasia baku Santasia MA Primary School mo baku Oba KCC a also baku nsuo no baku ewo enyinem park no so. And then secondly Apramine School mo. And then third Adiebeba School mo. So what I say, and now constituency, the constituency ambulance is there. Unless it be a menu and the boy be deny say constituency money be. So finally, okay, we say omo target squad, target Tafo, target Menchia
North.
Nature say Kumasi Metro no money for. Kumasi Metro no Tafo nka ho. maybe I want to
Kumasi wankasi Kumasi metro
okase na omanya for Kumasi metro ana that boy me boa
Kumasi no ka na Kumasi oka greater Kumasi yes greater Kumasi
so we have greater Kumasi
you know that
11 constituencies okay but enye Kumasi metro
so it's greater Kumasi
yes.
let me correct that
correction
you
know this for no more you fact let's clear the way now ya magana for what on the election the last time I turned say na one out here kunyem and I will repeat it the NPP has the highest probability of doing what has not happened the insida Ghana ya batu history mu na say ya batu abakosem mu no the NPP can do it.
What are you going to do? Yes, so unique. I've been see why about to a friends about Kosemude.
About Brofokasema, can breaking the 8. So
okay.
Nyami Adoma about to a cotton on the 7th of December. And I'm in Okasi, and I'm in Okasi. And if you move a bit to Ja, actually say the Nipa 25%. Team Yipa 25%. They are supposed floating voters. Omunye decided.
To 100% now.
Yeah.
Emu be 75% na parties na che.
Omunye decided. And any raise questions on say anka party biaba power 8 years on usually. Say Nasir Garden boy kase 2016 na ihuru o man. And na me no kase no. And nipa bebree enyansi o modwin pi. That is the 25%. No. Omunyansi o modwin pi because of one, the candidate NDC presented.
What is with the candidate?
When ya akonya ni bida and he failed woefully. Na memo no na enye bibi eso ani. And sisi asoso nipa na after 8 years na me fansen ka MPP kon. Nipa na oba so ye obi a. Ohwe ne modern bo as a vice president any ni personality na what present if him be any no against obia sebisibio why ni hu fi wo akonya ye dia man as mampanin Iwura John Dramani Mahama na
oye no hu fi say no ye no hu fi because
osi Ghana fan inform so nya den enche no
oye nipa definitely those things come
enche me dese wajatum say wo so
oye nipa the same way NPP so eye political nipa na running
intina me kire say nipa na MPP de ne ban odi mampanin ni bi la but what demonstrate as a vice president say akonya ye de man no as a vice president no over 33 policies are utubi de nsa bone bu kase me bedi mampania bedi kire no me di seni ne ba e awabra na Iwura John Dramani Mahama eye mampania bedi kire ne amane ko ceremonials ayefro ne ayi ya be se aban no eno na ne yamane ko oni policy bia otumi e de nsa si ne bu se bia me na me decide we buy as a vice president intene san nipa mienu na ye present your one. This is their personality. Any omo performance.
Me person me ka ho na so. On that same score, mo kan na amanfo busa say when a bad papa na wachi. But a bad dear eye yin dear yamfa nsuo na Dankwah Kufuado because on na ban e wo so.
Me pa cho. Ye ka amemu a. We talk about administration.
Yes.
Who with me can say Baumia administration.
So
said
why would
Rollins administration?
Why would he tout himself? So wait the menami. Because it's administration there. Why don't we take it holistically? Say administration.
Me too. Unim say ene. Adibi wo ma amanfo nhye ne so. Ene Kessben Maakye dwumadi so. Me ka akaya amanfo wo ho. Unim say eniema mampanin dada John Dramani Mahama edi campaign eye niema mills eye timi pa University of Ghana eye mills initiative enne say intina me kire say Kufo administration wo ho. Ye bɔ Kufo administration na ye mfa Aliyu Mahama administration be bata ho.
Okay.
Because not your assistant, not your deputy, not your vice.
That same score na me busa question.
Nyabutemame. Entiene very very appalling. And some of us say bi oni ewu kruma ye nim de course no. We know the achievements of Atameus. Mampani da wonya nba bi ko. Yinim na achievements. But ene day John Dramani Mahama edi Yira Mills achievement the campaign obi anka ho asem. Under normal circumstances, we were expecting that. Anka ye ko ATC aye bekoto abi anka Yira Mahmoud Bawumia or the Mampani Akufo administration ebe na achievement the aye campaign. But he has on one kasa one policies oba e wa champion ya aye successful Ghana for nyinanim through the digitalization agenda. Ochiase and no nso ya no ebiem this election ebe shoku ye nuanom NDC for because baby a omani hwe pa one the voter region no the voter OT region no
yeah that first time move on to the next one yes
the northern part of the country and 3 the Zongo and then the settler communities. Now for some time now oma come na to mutirim say MPP for there omo mpe sirimfo asem MPP for there omo nya wo ma adwen say mo be ma and not na abelidi the party as a flag bearer omo ka to mutirima Ira John Dramani Mahama na akra so yeden e kan bi betene dey no asesa entene ukopimo voter region ukopimo oti region wan was NPP ewo seat ewo voter region ebiem the Zongo communities no hwe me kazem bia kiro ebia yen e Christopher de ene maybe one man yen but I'm telling you for a fact within the Muslim communities no when somebody is coming from their domain it's in terms of percentage probability say 70% they will put aside anything and go for the candidate high.
I have an issue with
finally settler communities.
The MPP. No.
Let me
end. Let me ask my question. Yes,
so I'm talking about the Zongo communities, and then I'm talking about the settler communities. Today we are presenting a candidate, or from the Zongo caucus, and also from the settler communities, or Nordna. See beauty frache, or one who brassier, or hard working, or you be or ye jumadim for, or passum jue. He stands for peace, and then you know, share. Baby awakobia any a domina ibubana. It tells you that after 8 years of MPP abeta konya so the expectations of even a young kufu bibiri kra wawa and yes Ghana for we make us be a chiropa
festival me na
ebe me wan say on ebe me wan say and I will always repeat it. Me say ebe me wan say on nurse ni a okochira de sorry nurse ni a okoye adwuma na teacher ni a okoye adwuma 3 years I man 3 months aketua sa arrears no the 33 months I can 3 months na NDC tua no ho no MPP ye ba power from 2017 you tua the man nurses teachers
all right Jimmy my some question I and so now with the credit taken by Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia say so can say Ediana not Dankwah Akufo-Addo subejina so because you campaign based on the Nyema Maye. But papa na said the mekan initially no wachi. But a bad yen dia yim push man not Dankwah Akufo-Addo. Then in a way, ya ka economy ho asem. Ya ka e-levy ho asem. Meboa. Ya ka betting tax ho asem. Meboa. Ya ka other issues ho no ma ya ka ho asem. Eno no ba o si eno de. Yemfa eno ento ho no na oba. So how can he claim credit? Say, Basadia, if you are relying on the government, let's talk about what the government has done. Near single out the papano and fama the vice president. Na possibly the answer Dankwah yeno. Yenyaman not Dankwah Akufo-Addo.
Oka economy.
Yes.
Say beauty frache. Me makase. Nipa. Udi nukra.
Hunyehi and
then people even nipa pe wasem. Share. I will always say this under the economy. And you say, be a Sebu, Yura Mahmoud Bawumia, Becca say, a what the account was a man,
So I out to the Omokano.
I
chairman of the community management committee. About the annual question digitalization.
Me, I understand perfectly well. But Tinchimuna me the Bemaon. Say we in charge of the economy. At any point in time, it doesn't mean say enema and kwacho. Say we in charge. Dear, am I who say we in charge and say enema ekwacho? The necessary policies that you put in place to revive the economy. Uchiase, ene bibisa wasem. Inu bibia utia eti FD nasem. COVID ba ya economy no. A shrinking kakra na say issues be mo. Especially from 2022 the highest impact of the of COVID no. Compared to today 2024. And sesaya ba anasen sesaya ba wo de kan kre as a host. And sesaya ba anasen sesaya ba.
But yenyan the impact the way we want it, we want to have it.
Very good. So it means to say sesaya na ba anase ye bronican recovery. A gradual process.
Recovery we na we what happened?
Meba. So one kasa what the kind agia to say sesaya.
Of course inside they mean to make kasa
say when problem ne ba anka babia ye ten senke da so te wono ma te se bribi atwam ana jo ma mate akunwa so na wo petru kra wo to wo pe bi ata wonya bi nton na kanea no dum so no se de tia na tie na sesan bi ntumi mbae no.
Thank you Jimmy.
And name ntumi nka say aban na o ma me dum so no se me santo mama no
na
de wa bas close to 8 years kanea ne gina so te se bibi no
na sir
you see me koto abamfenti
yanko easy for no. If easy for and some of their trouble thing within just 5 minutes because of want of time.
Kewodi benim se me ko easy so ba on say watwantro aka bibi edel to former president John Dramani Mahama. So I have to clear. Say former president John Dramani Mahama eni monyam e Ghana for enim. Enti no oba be ye dem biom.
Okansa.
Sa no pese ochre.
Because your interpretation. Okansa me exact words.
Was former president John Mahama editum say edwuma na wo se wo ye no.
Okay.
And the matter will say we are going into an election with two main contenders in it. Alaji Mahmoud Bawumia and His Excellency the former president John Dramani Mahama. Yes, admittedly, Bawumia and president da. Yet yes, but when it comes to leadership, leadership borders of what? Integrity.
Okay.
Irrespective of say we are unit committee, we are assembly member. And to the fact that Bawumia the current vice president of the Republic of Ghana not only credibility based on his incompetent achievements, you can never compare.
How do you justify that?
In justifying his credibility, today, him say Bawumia by his political distinction is known as habitual liar, a man bereft of political credibility.
How?
And I will prove it to you.
Prove it.
The ethical Bawumia a vice presidential candidate. Okojina simpie so. Ese Ghana for boss. He has worked on waye juma ewo Bank of Ghana. And his canoe was an by about power. There is no way you be road toll. You be yusu road toll. Edia constructed concrete road. And Ejimitia on tram 5 kilometer concrete road under the 8-year watch of Nana Dankwah Kufadu Bawumia ya omoye. Secondly, Bawumia and the vice presidential candidate sabi or promising Ghana for say in the first 18 months of MPP administration, no community Ghana had benya issue and toilet problem. And then upa koyendi outskirts of Yendi northern region. No kwasha Joy News documentary on environment and sanitation. Omuyen and say a better also Ghanaians and people in the outskirts of most of the communities are having problems with water, any toiletries, and Bawumia and a kaya. It borders on credibility. Bawumia and a yekramonia sabi wakwaje businessman emo akwache ediama amafo so monfanko yechiria abra enya ne dia. There is an ongoing issue Accra High Court. Bawumia's administrator your friend say Kenneth Osei you sue the vice president Bawumia the letterhead actual letter ediko confiscate businessman nemo e mono so oji yan ankako no kwatema MPP supporters sa mono no de chekoche ma amanfo so mo fan koye tuya abra ye na enim se esuma yo wom kramo no
and they say you hold that person responsible
Debi Yankopon say inna Allah ta'ala tayyiban la yakbal illa tayyiban Yankopon eyo konkon enti bibia odebema ne bia wo say ye konkon adentina his excellency vice president Bawumia ekofa emo a ye wia e de akoma amanfo so mo fanye etua aye yina nim se Ramadan ne eye bosome konkon. So he has failed when it does
about credibility then that means all of you
Onibi
Munano yentim because almost betimi let's say a litany of promises amokaya Montimi anye
Ontimi kebie and based on that and
kebie and just say bini
okay
mean
we are talking about fact omuna eka say NDC for we don't have fact
anyway
and there is something I also say na adwen ebaso there's a recent survey if global info analytic omokase omono their scientific books so na omo ye essay the 2024 global info analytic poll who do you trust on the economy respondent in any 26% of the respondents say they trust Bawumia. 54% of Ghanaian respondents say they trust His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Next, who do you trust to create jobs? 26% say they trust Bawumia, and 53% say they trust His Excellency John Dramani Mahama based on the 24-hour economy policy. So obey creative jobs at the Bawumia. That's Ghanaian. So now let's go to on one party mo MPP. In the MPP nankasana global info analytics research say omubuta MPP for say leadership why not almost trusting the leadership skills. He has 40% of MPP leadership don't trust Bawumia. 40%. This is not a data feeble.
And how many of them trusted him?
The rest trusted
60%.
Yes, it's 40 from your own party. Your appreciating rate.
Election.
That is not internal from your own party.
They don't
40% don't trust you. And the child say you are a man bereft of political what credibility.
Anyway.
Jimmy, nipa mienu na yedi omo ayeden. Yes, yeti asese enam mienu egu apawa so a. Yendi baako anu nyeden. Enja baako. Now so me pese Jimmy any MPP fo yi na etiase say based on this economic records amakoti say Bawumia twa Ghana fo yi na ntro no. E wo say Jimmy ni MPP ni bia otie me enya adwen say nipa woto nyane mu sebi ye hia say odi toilet rebe pepa ne to. Nipa wa mismanage Ghana economy no bie no obetime clean no. Enti de Bawumia aye Ghana economy and Ghana all major international credit ratings to say BB to say Bloomberg BB to say Fitch accredited Ghana from what? From B plus His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Edie junk status. Enti ene na ye o economic track that would be face John Dramani Mahama.
Easy for you know the buy no briefly. Jimmy,
you spoke for 20 minutes.
Yes, we did within 2 minutes.
Me did be America, and I will say it means I can that. Say, you bit me and research, we bit me and research, but research biano from time assessor. So research I will come once ABI in January. After 3 months, almost I be man. After another 3 months, almost I beam. She say it was September. So with then a 3 months, I might got to Abano. What are the people saying? So,
tell no scientific proof be research be we haven't got
on Canada no kind or say it could be a research in time. Maybe a moyeno, maybe a moyeno, or moyen. You need time a moyen, one part time non count, one part time non count. Me see what you is here we end this in a coup for Dubai. A coup for Dubai near find a Juma confanot. Wait.
Personal, what you say?
You were part of graduates and not
Please. Hold on. He has the floor. Me pacho. The two of you, please. Your mics are muted. Intimis remo. Munya botrema me. Na men kasa mesremo. Hold on. We are talking. Jimmy Nyabotre. Mark Wakasa. Nyabotre. He's a Ghanaian. So whatever it is, yes, you are making your point. Nyabotre Jimmy. I don't know Nyabotre. Right. And Tim Pessia Ben personal.
You, when you're personal. Me see. mmerante ne mbabawa no omuti akonwa so John Dramani Mahama time
no munya adwuma
ye the last time me by last week me by the letter no to a video so and he was part of those health professionals opa won chantro otiasie akufo do buy and nyame adom wonya adwuma okonfo no tia wo ye adwuma enti wobetena nim say now se bi sa ban na wabọ mo nya adwuma no wodi wonsa benkum etene ne so a dia kan nyina no ehwa wo so ebiem maka oye health officer me see 8 years am obetena konwa so di ntia na wotifie ne say aban no one complete health project bia within this region enti sa aban no me san koto aban fama no wabra ye si agenda 11 makomako 19 e was a region we mo no de ono betena so 8 years won tumi complete ba kokora de obeto ye ne de ono nkasa start ye asika na was the complete no de kwa research no me nkoto maba manana da bi secondly ye ka kwan ho nsem a 8 years amunya ye mo ye 4600 kilometers and with about 3 months to go MPP 12,800 kilometers by December. You bet me hit 13,000 kilometers.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You are telling me to vote against
Medasi. Thank you.
Why 13,000 kilometers?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. 4,600.
Yeah, wrap up, man.
So that is records.
For time.
For it's a very fact say. So Odin Bawumia and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama too, based on our leadership style, based on credibility. But Yewura John Dramani Mahama Owusu. And me who was say Jimmy Etina Hanu. Anka Yewura John Dramani Mahama if he be batano anka unye bi kan. Now so no one ye be ankan prove the fact say Ghana 4 have decided. And the recent polls are buy from Global Info Analytics, you know, say 54% of Ghanaians trust the leadership skills of John Dramani Mahama above that of Bawumia. Say Bawumia a leadership problem. And Jimmy, when you time, when you are unable to disprove that. Internet media catch on as once and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, they are going for.
Thank you very much. Jimmy, you have the final say na fe illustration.
Yeah, the Jumedi na kwawie no. Bibia me ka say the probability say nipa bebre adwen ebe omontanta, especially wabra amayuko bia betina konwa so wanya mfie woche no. Okay, high in terms of making a choice. But ye catch Ruby Biara. Said the new patriotic party. I know the Yura Mahmoud Bawumia Nimono will never disappoint Ghanaians. Because ni leadership, even as a vice president, yenim de waye. And na yentias yese. De oba wase wo pouch on. Adinti na wo pouch wase wasesa. Yen find the bone in your den enche no. Otiase against Obia from 1992. Or yet the most successful vice president, and me metna meka credibility is one since you on the score. We don't even need to talk about it because there is no way John Dramani Mahama comes close when we talk about integrity.
Thank you.
Regarding Yewura Mahmoud Bawumia, and you best Biara, on the 7th of December, and then the free SHS policy. Yewura John Mahama sponsor 47 adverts. Okache Ghana for I just said 20 years time. Adia wo ukobi a we beneficiary. What you make free SHS abaye mampeni as John Dramani Mahama. Then you tell your Ghanaian people say as a leader I will lead the country no. Obi na certain pace no. Ema wo be beneficiary. Even though now we Greater Accra. Our family was in Greater Accra. You came from all the way from Greater Accra to the northern region to come and enjoy free education. Wabra would you bring a mampini no? We see. I just said 20 years time, but 20 years time no. Aswana.
Thank you very much, Jimmy Boachiansa, a communications director at the New Patriotic Party. Abbas. Happy birthday. Communications director at the National Democratic Congress of Ashanti region. CP. Right. You may see now. Sorry, messages no be brave about begumi and Timmy and Kenkaini. I mean, kind back no be paying free honafe. Yen sorry, Jumediano so we say mystic from Mystic Avoca or no EDB a brain and anopena. The Okanyana say when swim or in some adroje. This issue is up to something disastrous. It's obvious that this EC is doing everything possible to disenfranchise voters are the strongholds of the NDC, and this is dangerous to our peace in the country. Their so-called errors are too many. The Nana Addo, Dr. Bawumia-led government has failed the fight against Galamsey catastrophically, and the center cannot hold. Okay, the last one, then afi sorry, esu Julius Agahoa Tahiru Ewas ono ese and Tahiro say KOD within 120 days the next NDC government will implement free tertiary education for all persons with disabilities. So we are appealing to the good people of this country to vote for change for His Excellency Dr. Dramani Mahama to come and rescue us from this corrupt party called MDC. Regards to my boss, Honorable Julius Deborah and Gabriel Aga. Dr. Bamomia commissioned 4-kilometer concrete road into concrete road. I don't say. I don't know, right? Yes, sorry, so na yes, sorry. And so na we did the Kwabena Owusu Dankwah. Yabeda ofa kofi apia ase oboa dwumadie no ekuya yabo asiama enso ebeboa ka se ekuya piesia soribedi ako ena ehye dwumadie ya yede ebro ya pages yede ko social media handles ni nyina set Wilson agina camera na echiema owura your friend Stephen Kwachi and a directly shown my someone sapon eboa e the sound no ho sensem no na hwe my MCR4 and afi technicians ni nyina eboa. Yes, so I'm a Sir Jolaka and sports crew no abetwaso na omode agudi honsam no abaye. Yakramo. Bye-bye.
We'll be right back. Gotta pay some bills.
Hey, Jenny Ramsa. Yes, stay soft concentrate fabric softener. I was such it move. Yes, send it this way. You hear my tina watch. New units now watch. No, be a baby, someone some demoni in us. Jenny Ramsa. Fair quiet, yes, in Biara Association Ontario. Use stay soft and new units now watch. Nani boss to tap from cry. A fabric softener. A year near says, choose to stay soft. No, no, so say, no. FDID a dreading crowd to yet.
Hello, Auntie Araba.
Hey, Bugger, net is saying.
The person may talk Pepsodent cavity fighter. Nanso, Mr. Canin soon.
Oh, into say no benedy.
But you mamma Cassiano back. When him send media, Metia.
And let your credit be any ho. Menton Yama Bebre and no pay. So when you scout better Cassiana, I didn't know 120 nubi.
120 gram pack or haul.
I name Pepsodent the 120 gram pack about.
Pepsodent, the new Pepsodent cavity fighter. I want 120 gram pack size moba. F4. Now, when you can. Cause shop a bangwo. Like Jiwo dear. City Bia here. FDA. I just sank Atum.
And no those here high sensor, the about chimney television, refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioner. Now so when him say your laser TV, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, iron, air fryer, kakrebim ponon. So to idea away ho, in fear no tem, say what chima, near free yania, Fabra, yensia mawa, yabesa sama. Say so the high sense showrooms no, a buogana fanenina, into bibina o patoa, banaiko, neko dear, a be one cry, Tama, Kumasi. Takrade, Takwa, Mankesim, Obuase, Sunyane, Techima, Tamale, Hoy, Kofodia, a bonnet da Fomboko, at the mount. See a high sensor, near Tredia Echeno, dear Papano, dear Ensang in Amcanian, dear Air Feno, Naya Befono, Bibina Open Chrimua, Frey 0302 550000, and now Kwabena and Tintanasu, Ubenya highsense.com.gh. Your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any YouTube or so, and also share High Sense Ghana. High Sense, the name was so be a bottom, and no.
Manchester City are the Premier League champions again.
When it's football you want, get it all on DSTV. All the leagues, all the cups, all the matches live. Because when it comes to football, we've got it all day, all night. No matter what package you're on, you're always going to get football on DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Fabia, now what you say, and who did you know?
Mom, Patros, I took personal dad, the buyer, no. Semi district, and I'm a